Welcome back to the Sacramento Kings, MyLeague here in NBA 2K17. This is episode 5 of the series, and the Kings are sitting at 7-21 on the season so far, and they are still last place in the West, and last place in the Pacific, obviously, as we'll be heading into today's game against the Portland Trailblazers at home in Sacramento. And now a thing to keep in mind is the Kings are somehow on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the Rockets, then they beat the Grizzlies, and then they somehow beat the Mavericks by a lot. Well, that's not really somehow, as the Mavericks are a very bad team in this. They are pretty much right there with us with how bad of a record we have. And as far as the stats go, we're going to have to watch out for the double guard combo that the Trailblazers have, as McCollum is currently 7th in the NBA in scoring with 21 points per game. It's like 21.1 points per game. And then Lillard technically has 21 points per game, but it's 20.9, so he is 8th in the NBA in scoring. So they're both top 10 in scoring, and that's definitely something to watch out for when playing these Trailblazers. And then we are going to be playing without our leading scorer in DeMarcus Cousins, who is on the tail end of a sprained wrist injury. Those 3 wins in a row have all been without DeMarcus Cousins somehow, as he's been out for like 1 or 2 weeks with a sprained wrist. And like I said, he is at the tail end of that injury, but I don't want to put him back out there and just risk him re-injuring it. So we're just going to play without him until it fully heals, and Kufos will be getting the start at center as we hop into this game against the Portland Trailblazers. And here we are in Sacramento, home of the Kings, as the 7-21 Kings play host to the 16-13 Portland Trailblazers here at the Golden One Center. Starting 1 to 5 for each team is Lillard, McCollum, Turner, Leonard, and Plumlee for the Blazers, and Collison, McLemore, Gay, Cauley-Stein, and Kufos for the Kings. We'll start things off as the Kings take a lead. They were down 4-2. Now they're up 5-2 on the 3 from McLemore. But then a wide-open shot for McCollum somehow misses that. Kufos grabs the board. Kings in transition. Darren Collison. Nobody's going to guard him. He pulls up from mid-range. He knocks that down. 7-4 Kings. 11-6 Kings now as Kufos backing down Plumlee. He's just going to work down low with the fadeaway. He knocks it down, gets it to fall in. 13-6 is the score. 13-8 now as Collison finds Kufos yet again. They leave Gay open in the corner. Bang! Knocks down the triple. 16-8 is the score. 16-10 here as Aminu checks in for the Blazers. He passes over to a ridiculous shot from C.J. McCollum. He makes that one to the 3-point game. Here's Papa John with the fadeaway mid-range. He's going to knock that one down. Not even a roll-in, just buckets. As then here is a missed 3 from Aminu, but then Ed Davis is going to poke that one in on the putback, and they take a lead with that. So they end up sneaking at the lead at the end of 1, so 21-20 is the score. Here the ball is intercepted by the Kings. Collison is going in transition. He's going to oop it up to Temple, and he'll lay that one in. Kings are back in the lead. So now the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Evan Turner doing a spin move, gets picked off, or stolen, and then Collison over to Kufos on the layup. That's actually Caspi. That's not Kufos. And then here's Cauley-Stein getting some post work down low. Kings up 26-23, up by 3. And here's a steal for Collison. He has a cutting Cauley-Stein, and he's going to slam it down. Willie Cauley-Stein makes it 28-23. But here it's 36-30 as you skip a bit ahead, about 3 minutes left. Mario Chalmers for 3. He's going to knock that one down. So 47-40 as you skip ahead a bit. Papa John going to work down low in the post. That's a 9-point lead there. And then at the end of one half, it would be 51 Kings, 46 Trailblazers. Pick things back up in the third, about 7 minutes left. Kings back in the lead. The Trailblazers somehow almost use the ball twice on this possession, and then find Evan Turner down low, and he makes it a 1-point game. So 55-54, here are the Blazers yet again, cutting over to Plumlee. He's going to lay that one in. They're back in the lead. But then the Kings, right off the inbound, Collison dribbles it up, finds Cauley-Stein. 1-point lead for the Kings. They're going to go back and forth here for a bit. Same score, 57-56. Lillard, fadeaway mid-range, knocks it down. 1-point lead for the Blazers. Then Garrett Temple gets a nice little screen from Cauley-Stein, lays it in on the cut. 1 point lead for the Kings. Here's a 1 point lead for the Blazers as Chalmers goes to the rim, lays it in, gets fouled. He would make the free throws. Now we'll skip ahead here as the Blazers have the lead. Papa John going to boards on the pass from Chalmers, but he can't get it to fall. So now here's Evan Turner in transition. He pulls up with it, knocks down the mid-range, gets it to fall. They would have the lead 73-66 at the end of 3 quarters, and we'll pick things up in the 4th. So Darren Collison knocks down a triple off the inbound. 75-69 is the score. Same score here as McCollum passes over to Lillard. He knocks down the 3. It's a 9-point lead for them. Kings are trying to get back in it, though. It's a 78-73. McLemore up on the steal. He slams that one down. Makes it 78-75. 5-point lead for the Blazers here as Lillard pulls up for 3. Knocks that one down. He's trying to put the Kings away. Same score here. Aminu from mid-range. He'll knock that one down. 10-point lead just like that for the Blazers. And the Kings would really not be able to get back in this one, even though they would try, as Chalmers gets fouled there, knocks down both free throws, makes it a 4-point game, but they need a miracle and some free throws. But on that foul, McCollum will knock down both of them. Here's Chalmers just trying to get something going over to Gay. He misses the 3. And that would seal the deal as the Trailblazers come with the victory here. 103-96 over the Sacramento Kings, as the Kings will drop to 7-22 on the year, and the Blazers will improve to 17-13. The Kings are led by Mario Chalmers, despite only getting 1 assist as the backup point guard. He had 18 points. That led the team, picking up the slack for Cousins while he was gone, 7 for 10 from the field. Kufos had 16 points, 8 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks as well. He was absolutely insane in replacing DeMarcus Cousins this game. Darren Collison had 14 points and 6 assists as well. He also had 5 steals. Ben McLemore had 10 points, as well as Willie Cauley-Stein with 10 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal. And then Papa John had 8 points, 3 boards as well for the Kings. On the Blazers side of things, they were obviously led by Lillard and McCollum. Lillard, 23 points, 9 assists, 8 for 18 from the field. CJ McCollum, 21 points, 6 assists, 8 for 17 from the field. He was 3 of 10 from 3, though, and Lillard was 3 of 9. They took a lot of shots, and I guess just them just being themselves ended up winning them the game, as Lillard McCollum leads the Blazers to a 103-96 victory over the Sacramento Kings, and that'll wrap things up here for this edition of the Sacramento Kings My League. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Who the fuck still talks about Benjamins? This ain't 97, kid, get fresh with it. Get next to it, there's no rest with this. I'm working harder than the motherfucking Mexicans, and that's not racist, it's a stereotype and a compliment, so don't get in the fight. PC's not me when it comes to this. I'm more like a Mac when I wax politic. Just rock with it, pop lock to it, and hip-hop is good, so go cop the shit. Just pop it in and just bop to it. So hot you could bang, make Fox to it. Go dumb, 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 da-dum, dumb. Girl sitting on the speaker box, you know she gon' come. It's fun, 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 for fun, fun. Don't take it so serious, we're only being